Yo.
Yo.
Do you have to allow me to do a video?
Yeah.
What's up?
How's your day?
Literally today started with the grocery shop. My first grocery shop in 3 weeks. So 3 weeks ago we woke up at like 6 a.m. and hit 2 grocery stores. I mean, I'm in LA, so LA's ridiculous right now and doing like 15 people per grocery store situation. So we like did our whole thing. 3 weeks later today, got up and stood in line for an hour and a half outside of Trader Joe's, like fully masks, 6 feet apart situation, and spent about an hour inside Trader Joe's and then like an hour and a half doing our whole like bringing the food in and like Clorox wiping every single piece of food on the way in and all that good shit. So, cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Yeah, that's intense. I'm glad you're safe, but that's like, first of all, how do you go 3 weeks? What did you?
We did massive shopping. So we've really gotten it down to the T.
Where'd you go though? Trader Joe's?
Yeah, we only did Trader Joe's today. The first time we did Vaughn's and then Trader Joe's, and Vaughn's had like nothing. So not doing that ever again. But anyway, I'm super excited that we're doing this.
Me too. Hi, everybody.
Who's watching first time, first show, hopefully first of many. I mean, hopefully we won't be in quarantine for that much longer. So not first of many, but for as long as we're quarantined, we're going to do a little bit of this to keep our lives sane.
And why don't you ask me what I did today?
Yeah, what'd you do today? Sorry.
Okay, I watched Frozen, and I also like I'm sort of getting into kind of an edgier, maybe like finding my inner just like rock star, and I actually dye my hair blue. So
oh,
I know. It's yeah, it's grandma. It's permanent. So no one's seen it yet. And you know what though? I kind of feel more like myself. So I don't know. What do you like it?
I mean, I'm into it. That was a really it looks great.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know. It'll come out though. I was a little intense. It said indigo, and I think I was supposed to mix it with conditioner, and I just went straight lathered every.
Well, you're in Florida. You get that Florida sun going. It'll fade a little.
That's true. You're right. Yeah. Someone they made fun of me for being really pale the other day. I went out for like the first time on a walk, and they were like, "Oh, nice to you. Yeah, you ever see the sun?" I was like, "No, sir, I don't." I had to like justify. I was like, "I'm from New York." Anyway. Well.
Anyways, we're catching up now. We have several really, really talented people on tonight. We're super excited about it. Can you unmute everyone's videos so we can tell them about this link?
Yes.
So for anybody watching, I think you have to paste the link below, Tori, too. But for anyone who is watching, we've got a little bit of a cause behind this, Feed America. So we've done a little account with Feed America ourselves, virtual variety show. If you go to tiltify.com/@virtual-variety-show and donate, all the proceeds will go straight to Feed America, and they have like a whole cause dedicated just to COVID relief right now. So literally, $1, $5 or whatever, or just share the link if you can, or share the link to our virtual variety show.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we are, like she said, so excited. We have some of our favorite performers and really good friends with us tonight. So as you mentioned, Gina, we're here because we want to bring help with the coronavirus relief aid, but also have some fun and remember that these are the moments that bring us meaning and joy. And I don't know who you're with right now, but you're with us. So that's all that matters. And let's get started. All right. First off, we have Casey Navarro. Her quarantine nickname is Corny LaCroix. And she is currently in Atlanta, Georgia. And she's been in quarantine since March 22nd.
Yeah, for reals. So how we asked everybody how they've been spending their time during quarantine. Casey has been playing restaurant with her family. They've been taking turns hosting a tasting and pairing an appetizer to go with it. She's been working out a lot and she ordered a new vibrator. Yay, Casey.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to use this guy as a little microphone and I'll just start my set. Can you hear all the applause?
Oh yeah.
Did everyone hear everyone clap? Okay, so the sounds are working. Great. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. On a Zoom video right now. Whew, okay, yes, my name is Casey and I'm a PC. Thank you. I want to start off with some of my political material. I think that's kind of what's called for now. So this is kind of controversial, but I believe that your wedding day is not the time to reveal your secret special skill. No, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't know. You're singing yourself down the aisle and, you know, some friend from college turns to me and is like, Melanie can sing. I didn't know, you know. I don't want a flash mob at your rehearsal or have to do with that. I was actually at a wedding where a father played a video of the bride making a winning basketball shot in her 8th grade championship basketball game. But I'm not gonna hate on that because that's actually really cool. And I wish I could play sports, but I can't even do a cartwheel. It's not funny. High fives. I never wear the life vest because if I'm gonna die, I don't want to look like a nerd. Recently, I discovered the new lowest form of rejection. I offered to help someone move. Yeah, I wish that was made up, but that was something that happened to me. If I ever do get married, I'm gonna whisper in my dad's ear on my wedding day, I'm gonna fuck tonight. Means other people's plans are ruined. Okay, I thought that was fine. We give restaurants 5 stars, but how many stars do we give ourselves? It's not a joke. It's just something to think about. I give myself 4 out of 5 right now. You know, it's a hard time, but I am putting fitness first. Since leaving Chicago, I've lost 70 pounds.
Whoa.
Mainly because when you're not in Chicago, like if you're in Chicago, you walk into a Walgreens and somebody hands you an IPA and a burger, and you're like, I'm here for swaps. I don't know why you handed this to me, but then you eat it and drink it anyways. So that adds up. Okay, Chicago's great. Jeez. Yeah, so I lost all the weight. That's cool. It's fun to be hot, but I can't do any of my old like weight shame jokes I used to do. Like says I'm away from my goal weight. Or if I wore a romper, it would just be a large tent that I closed off in the front with a chip clip. Now rompers fit fine. The main problem is if I see my reflection now, I immediately come. And I don't wear underwear, so it's just a mess. But I do kind of wish I could be like a old-timey stand-up or a middle-aged woman stand-up, so I could say stuff like, I'm so wet I could dress a salad, and it would be, you know, quirky and fun instead of weird and inappropriate. um, so, but you know, with all my new hotness, what does keep me humble is my first time mom haircut. So it's growing out a lot with quarantine, but it keeps me humble. It's good though. So I am single now. It's Milanakis than before. And so most of the time I live in LA, and I'll go on because I first. And one time I was running and a man was in his car and he whistled at me. And, you know, that's a cat call. And he then slowed down his car and opened his passenger door and whistled again. Which I thought was a little too aggressive, but I'm thirsty as fuck. So I started to approach the car. And then right before I got in, a small dog passed by and got into their owner's car. So, wrong bitch. So with dating though, you know, I'm on the apps and stuff. I've learned, you know, only date men with beards because carpet loves carpet. And a lot of times these guys, you know, first they want to know, what neighborhood are you in? Want to know, what's your fetish? Okay. And I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud because it's so disgusting. But I always say my fetish is when the guy sticks around. Kind of I'm into, I know it's weird and weird, but that's what I'm into and that's what I like. It's been hoe season for a while now. And I knew I had a problem when I was at a CVS pharmacy waiting on my UTI prescription while still swiping through Bumble. It's not okay. I just hope the memory foam on my bed doesn't remember everything. I'm actually jealous of people who are divorced because at least they had a party. I think the greatest inside joke would be to teach my own kids how to count wrong. You know, they're all cocky and they're in like kindergarten and they're like 1, 3, 5, you know, and everyone laughs at them. So, be cool. You know, we're all spending a lot of time alone right now. But even before quarantine, I do a fun thing to kind of feel less alone, where I sleep with a can of soup on the small of my back and I pretend it's a semi. It makes me feel less alone. Right now, so I've let my bush go. And it's so big that my sister's dog barks at it. Sometimes I drink water while I'm eating just to see if I can keep going. What if farts were the only way your guardian angel could find you? Mine would know where I am. It's not that funny. I'm not super religious, but I think that girls who complain about menstrual cramps are that was a weird reaction. Okay, I think that's it for me. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much for having me, and stay safe. Okay. We're all just doing our.
Woo! Woo!
Cheers.
Hey. Woo! Thank you so much, Casey. You were hilarious.
I'm cracking up. Oh man. Okay. Before we start, should I play you another one of my quarantine playlist songs? I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but
yeah,
just one chunk because I'm really entertaining myself. Hold on.
man.
Okay, this one's kind of dark.
Okay.
You have to guess the song before it goes.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
You know the song? Okay, that's a little much. That's a little much. Okay, next up we have Nathan Hosner. Okay, so for anybody who hadn't heard of this, the quarantine nickname thing is actually the adjective that like describes you most right now is your first name, and then the last thing you ate from the pantry is your last name. So Nathan Hosner, we have here. He's Hungry Non, also known as Hungry Non. He's in Chicago. He's been quarantined since pretty early on, since March 10th. He said he was actually in San Francisco for like the very first wave of quarantine stuff. So he's been indoors for a long time, but he's actually in Chicago right now with a couple of musician friends of his, and he's going to play some music for us. What other stuff do we know about Nathan?
Yeah, so to spend passing the time, Nathan has been sitting on hold with the unemployment office, as a lot of us are. fielding questions regarding sourdough baking. I believe he just pulled sourdough out of the oven, and also along with the bread, making up excuses not to work out, which I think we could all.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same.
Without further ado, and also Nathan is an incredible actor and all around top-notch man. So let's welcome him to the Zoom stage. Nathan, woo!
Unmute. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. If you can't, send someone for help. Hello, greetings from Chicago. This is my buddy Eric Hellman, who's also a great actor, who is letting me stay at his house. And there's Pansy the dog. Can you guys see? It's just chilling. So we're gonna sing a song for you. This is a Commander Cody song, and it's. I think there's been a lot of shortages of things we need, like flour and other things. But I was dismayed to learn coming back to Chicago that apparently there's no marijuana.
Very true. It's only medical.
Only medical. So we thought we'd sing you this song, which is called Seeds and Stems Again. That's the blue line in the background. Sitting alone, Saturday night, watching the late show. Bottle of wine and some cigarettes. I got no place to go. I saw your other man today. He was wearing my brand new shoes. And I'm down to seeds and stems again. When I saw my old friend Eric today, up from Bowling Green, he had the prettiest little gal, Lord, I'd ever seen. I couldn't hide my tears at all, 'cause she looked just like you. I'm down to see stems again. Everybody tells me there's other ways to get by. I just don't seem to understand, Lord. Too far gone to try. Now these lonesome memories are all that I can lose. I'm down to seeds and stems again. Tell me about it, Eric. My dog died just yesterday, left me all alone. The finance company stopped by today and repossessed my home. That's just a drop in the bucket, yeah, compared to losing you. And I'm down to seeds and stems again. I got them down to seeds and stems again. Yeah. That's Commander Cody, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. I actually do a variety show in Chicago sometimes, the Eric and Jesse show, which Eric is Eric of Eric and Jesse, and I'm at their house. And one thing we try and do is a sing-along. Now, the problem is I can't hear you, but we're going to try this at home. So the good news is whoever you're with, you only have to worry about hearing the people around you. But that's kind of what's important about this kind of stuff. So I'm going to teach you this song, and it's a John Prine song. And for those of you who don't know, sadly, we lost John Prine, who is and was an amazing part of our kind of roots music heritage, and I think one of the best people to come out of the Midwest in the last 50 years. But anyways, we're going to do a song called Boundless Love by him, but I'm going to teach you the chorus. So it goes like this. So what I'm going to do is sing it. This is like campfire style. I'm going to sing the line, and then you're going to repeat it. I won't be able to hear you, but I trust that you'll have it. So it goes like this. Surround me with your boundless love. Surround me with your boundless love. Oh, you guys are so good at this. Confound me with your boundless love. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea. Drowning in the sea. Lost as I could be when you found me with your boundless love. So let's try that again all together. Surround me with your boundless love. Confound me. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea. I was drowning in the sea. Lost as I all right, you got it. Now I'll give you a big nod when it comes around, but I'm going to sing the verse for you. I woke up this morning to a garbage truck. It seems that old horseshoe's done run out of luck. And if I came home, would you let me in? Fry me up some pork chops and forgive my sins. Surround me with your boundless love. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea. I was drowning in the sea. Lost as I could be, lost as I could be, till you found me. Sometimes my old heart is like a washing machine, bounces around, yeah, till the soul comes clean. When I'm clean, hung out to dry, gonna make you laugh, yeah, till you cry. Surround me with your boundless love. Oh, you sound so good out there. Found me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea. I was drowning in the sea. Lost as I can be, lost as I can be. When you found me, boundless love. By chance I should find myself at risk of falling from this jagged cliff. I look below and I look above. I'm surrounded by boundless love. All right, sing it out now. Surround me with your boundless love. Confound me with your boundless love. I was drowning in the sea, lost as I will be found. This love you done found. This love you surround by this love. Yeah, give it up for yourselves out there. That's mighty fine singing. I imagine this sort of Mormon tabernacle choir doing that, and that's exactly what it sounded like. So thanks, y'all.
That's awesome. Woo! Woo! Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
My pleasure. Stay safe out there, everybody.
Thanks, Nathan.
Happy 1 month of quarantine for you.
Thank you. What a great way to celebrate.
Oh, lovely, lovely. All right, that was wonderful. So now, before we go to our next performer, Gina, I have a game for you.
Okay.
It's not really a game. It's yeah. Well, you'll see. Okay. So, all right. So, okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is fine. Okay. So, I want you to give me your name. You're gonna give me some words. Okay. So
Okay.
first, give me what's your name?
Tina.
Okay, how do I spell that? Just kidding. Then give me a number that's greater than 1.
5.
Then a number greater than 2.
7.
Okay. Now, give me a smell.
Tequila.
Okay. And give me a spice, like in the kitchen.
Nutmeg.
Okay. Give me just a general number.
I cannot get over your hair.
I know it's a
Like,
lot.
I actually can get over your hair. I'm sorry. What was the last thing?
Give me a number.
Another one? 23.
Yeah, there's gonna be a few more. Okay.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give me an animal. What's rapid fire? Animal.
Tiger.
Tiger. Tiger king. Number.
5.
Okay.
Shit, I just said 5.
It's
Oh,
okay.
well.
Household object.
Pen.
Pen. Okay. Pronoun.
She.
Okay. Well, okay. Name. Just any name.
Chris.
Okay. Food.
Sushi.
Sushi. Okay. And choice of milk. Type of milk.
Sour.
Sour. Oh God. Okay. And an adjective, and we're done.
Fluffy. No, that's an adverb? That's an adjective. Fluffy.
Oh, fluffy. Okay. 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 Here we go. So this is like a math lib that I
Okay.
made.
Did you make it up?
I made it up, but it's not like
Here.
low expectations because I just
Hear it.
okay. Dear future Gina. So like you're writing it to yourself. Okay. I have been quarantined for what feels like 5 lifetimes. I haven't showered in 7 days. Whoopsies. My stink is starting to smell like tequila, which reminds me of nutmeg. Thankfully, it has been 23 minutes since I've seen another human. I have seen a lot of tigers, though. I decided to watch Tom Hanks in Castaway 5 times, and I turned a pen into a genuine friend. I named her Chris. Just remember, though, you're having fun, but you cannot mix sushi and sour milk. Your stomach wasn't built for that collaboration. Stay fluffy and healthy, Gina.
Tori, that's so cute. That was so good.
You know,
Okay, I'm gonna have to make one up for you next week. Shit, that was such a good idea.
thanks. I just wanted to I wanted to have that for you for years to come.
Send me that. Send me a picture of it.
Okay, I'll mail it to you.
We're gonna mail it to me and I'll fucking Clorox wipe it and put it up on the fridge. Okay, next up.
Yeah.
Who do we have?
We have the one and only Sierra. Woo woo! So Sierra, her quarantine nickname is Pumped Cereal. She is currently in New York City, and she has been quarantined since she can't even remember.
Yikes. What has she been up to during the quarantine? Let's see here. She's been spending time with Potter, the best Aussie doggo there ever was. Collaborating with friends on new digital art and watching a lot of The Office. I restarted The Office 2 days ago, and I've already finished seasons 1 and 2. So
Dang.
let me know.
Yes.
Sierra, what are you going to be doing for us today?
I'm gonna sing. Thank you so much for having me here. Tori, I apologize though. I did not come through on your request for a very certain show.
Oh, it's okay. You know, you're fabulous, whatever you want to do.
Maybe a little less depressing for times such as these.
Yeah.
So,
All what I wanted you to sing.
well, she wanted me to sing Les Mis. She wanted me to dream a certain dream. But I figured songs such as that, maybe not the biggest morale booster at the moment.
No,
as
not.
much as I do love it. But there is so music obviously is a huge part of my life, and with Broadway shut down and no theater happening, bless, it's coming back June 7th. We're gonna say that's the last time it's being pushed, but because it's all gonna be done by then. But one of my favorite shows right now is Come From Away, and it's very interesting because that particular show deals with the last biggest crisis to hit New York since this all occurred. Which, by the way, apparently New York now has the largest number of cases, like more than any other country, not just like city, but country. It's insane. But so I was gonna start with one of my favorite songs from that show, which seemed really relevant and also was just very fun to sing. We're gonna go from there.
Yay!
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Woo.
My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes depart, watching them fly. Something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot, but I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. And my dad said, "Be patient," he said, "just see what happens." And he took my first lesson, came down from the sky, and told my father I'd fly for the rest of my life. And I got my first job flying for a mortician in a tiny bonanza, just a corpse and me. $5 an hour for flying dead bodies. I had to climb over their faces just to get to my seat. But suddenly the wheels lift off, the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I fly in company charters. Suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines have the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. But the World War II pilots, they all complained. They said girls shouldn't be in the cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends back then, and they said, "Are you better than us, do you think?" But I kept getting higher, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, 6, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly I got my ring. Suddenly all of the pilots protested me. Well, they can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one saying stay grounded. Looking down, passing them by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I got an all-female crew. The news caught and made headlines across the world. Suddenly it stopped. No one's saying you can or you won't or you know you're not anything 'cause you're a girl. Suddenly I'm getting married and we're putting pins on the map where we've flown. Suddenly I am a mother and suddenly shocked at how much they've grown. Suddenly I'm wondering how my parents would feel seeing me teaching men to be pilots. Suddenly I am a singer's mother. Somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I'm flying Paris to Dallas, across the Atlantic and feeling calm. And suddenly someone on air-to-air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action. And the one thing I loved more than anything was used as the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. Suddenly there's something in between me and the sky.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo. Oh
That was
my gosh.
incredible.
I am obsessed with your voice. You are so wonderful. You are.
Oh my God, stop. Oh my God.
That was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank
I
you.
mean, it's one of my favorites, and right now I figure we just need to be singing and listening to stuff that makes us happy and lets us release whatever feelings we're feeling, right? I mean,
Absolutely. Well, you know, when you have a voice like yours, I would be belting just anywhere I was, the grocery store. I mean, you're spreading joy.
yeah, see, people look at me funny when I walk down the aisle singing that, though. But it's fine.
Weird, what? I don't get it. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
them, not you.
Yeah, I mean, we're just waiting for Broadway to come back. I mean, theater in general, right? I mean, all this is amazing what you're doing to bring art to people and give people a way to take their mind off of stuff and the escapism fact that live performance does. So, you know, here's hoping that we can get back to it sooner rather than later and that this brings joy to people the way that you guys want. And
Absolutely.
wait, this side, it's all mirrored. I don't know.
Yes.
Donate for them.
Thank you. You are being in New York right now, you know, how obviously like you said, it's a whole different level. And how are you finding peace right now?
Honestly, through music. Music's a huge one for me. So by continuing to listen to music and to work on music with people, I have a lot of people that are doing things like this, and it's really great. Having a dog is honestly really helpful because it gives you an excuse to get outside for at least a little bit of time, fresh air. Dogs are also great at just helping to reduce stress levels in general. I have paint by numbers that I love, lots of The Office, reading. I mean, the unique thing is it's a twisted way of having a really awesome open schedule to do things that we don't normally have the time to do when we're so, especially in this city, focused on just surviving the money, like the financial aspect of living here.
Yes, and the hustle and bustle and like your body, it's so taxing. And very well said. And I'm glad you guys are safe. And your husband, he is also a performer.
Yes, he is.
He made a little cameo there.
On the percussive clap, accompanied by Matthew.
Wonderful too. Yeah. Hello.
Thanks.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I have one more piece for you, something a little different. The classics are great. Cole Porter is one of my favorite classics. And so I have another short ditty from that if we have time. But if we don't, that's fine too.
I think we have time. Gee, do we
Yeah,
have time?
let's do it.
The only thing, I'm just going to say this real quick it was my fault because I sent it.
I was about to say.
Yeah. For the link above, just make sure you say at virtual variety show. Otherwise, that was my bad, Sierra, because it was
like an at sign before the virtual.
Hold on, let's see if I can get my hand.
Yeah, right there.
The at
Perfect.
sign right there.
You nailed it.
Stamp. Oh wait, stamp.
And that's got it.
Hard to deal with mirrors.
Floating arm.
Yeah, the floating arm.
Okay. But
Okay.
please do another one. Thank you.
Yes. So this is Cole Porter is one of my favorite classic writers, and this is one that I love a whole lot, and just whenever I want letting out and singing it is amazing.
Amazing.
All right. Strange dear, but true dear, when I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky, so in love with you am I. Even without you, my arms fall about you. You know, darling, why so in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, the night when you first were there. In love with my joy delirious, when I knew that you could care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love. So in love with you, my
Oh gosh, what is that like to be able to like sing like that? I mean, that's a question to ask, but seriously, though, like, what's the feeling? Do you just kind of? I'm thinking about every note, and I'm like in my head, and
every day is a little different, but the consistent thing is that I love to do it. It's that kind of getting lost in it. Sometimes it's not always the best because then you just become self-indulgent. But sometimes you need that too. But I love the music, and to live within some, especially with like Cole Porter like that, to live in the melodies he wrote and the lines he wrote is so magical. And then when you add on the element of storytelling that goes along with that, I mean, to live in just that brief moment in telling of an extremely special story, it feels there's an incredible sense of responsibility to it, but also an incredible sense of freedom in exploring part of yourself through that character's eyes and learning just a little bit more about their experience, which can inform your experience in your own life. And then there's the opposite side of it, like you, Tori, where I'm just sometimes like, Sierra, lift the palette. Nope, that doesn't sound right. Move it more like the musician part of your brain that's just being very analytical. And sometimes you have to negotiate how much you listen to them and say, I love you. You served me really well in a voice lesson, but I need you to go sit over here right now so that I can do the other stuff.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, you're so talented. It's beautiful. And I find to watch people go into, you know, what they're so amazing at, and to see them in their flow state, so to speak, it's really cool. So thank you, Sierra.
Thank you.
Back to back, beautiful.
Thanks for joining us. That was amazing.
Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for this.
Thank you, Sierra. Well,
Love you.
all right, what am I doing? Here we go.
Yeah.
Everyone at home's like, woo! Hey, G.
Excuse me, I'm refilling a drink while we continue on. But next up we have Deborah Duncan. Where's she at? Okay. So Deborah Duncan, also known as Content Noodle at the moment, is in Chicago. She's been quarantined since March 14th. So like 4 days away from your 1 month quarantine anniversary. So excited. What has Deborah been up to during this quarantine?
Apparently she's been cooking a lot.
No, she's been cooking a lot.
Apparently she's been eating what her wife's been cooking a lot. She's been binging the exquisite TNT classic with Julie and Isles. How are you still watching that? Oh my God. Hanging out with her labradoodle. Nate, where's B?
He's sleeping on the floor right now.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Anyway, these two are my favorite ladies ever, and I'm so excited to. Sorry, guys, I'm so excited.
That was fucking rude.
And they're also so talented, and we are like best friends from Chicago, and just they are the type that if you need anything, they will drop their plans and oh God, I'm getting emotional, and be there for you. Just truly gems. So anyway, I'm so glad that you're doing this. Thank you. What are you gonna do, Deb?
Hi. So we're gonna separate our sets because me solo, I just do comedy music that I write, and then together we're a band, and our name is the Q's. And then we're gonna do a couple of those later. But since Kayla's sitting next to me, I thought I'd utilize her anyway for my songs.
I'm already here.
Yeah, do it.
I'd also like to say, Tori, your hair looks dope. We were on mute when you revealed it, so I couldn't tell you. And also, I want to say, I want to thank Casey, because Casey was Tori and I's director for our sketch show we put up like years ago. And she had a list of like all personal stories that have happened to us that we could like do stand up on or like something, and I wrote both of these songs based on the list that Casey had me write, and I would have never written the list and then probably would have written songs.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I don't know if she's here. I don't see her.
She's down her fourth glass of wine. Who isn't? It's all, she's here.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, babe.
All right. This song is oh wait, I'm gonna do this other one. This one is about my first love. Never had a love like you. With time, our passion just grew and grew. Opened my eyes to something new. A woman who shows another woman what she could do. Nothing compares to you. Life-size Barbie. I was so scared, confused by all these feelings. I was feeling everywhere. Oh, but you did it. Barbie, you broke me. couldn't believe that a woman like you, so sexy and free, would ever choose to be with me. Nothing compares to you. Life size Barbie. Oh, Barbie, oh, Barbie. That was the first one.
That was, you guys are angels, voices of angels.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this?
How
Okay.
are the levels?
We'd like to give a shout out to our friends Jake and Susie and our friend Rachel Lunauer. They're all watching, and Jake and Susie told us how to make our sound okay.
So hopefully it works.
It does. You guys sound amazing, per usual.
Sounds so good.
It is supremely bizarre to do these songs without hearing laughter immediately back. Not to toot my own horn, not to brag and say it laughs, but it usually does. Okay. This song is a true story as well.
I'm gonna drink this for most of it.
Staring at a blank screen, waiting for you. So many questions I have for you. Doesn't matter now. Just please come back. You've been so distant, not used to this. We talked every day and now you're gone. What did I do wrong? Just please come back. Your name's offline. Don't validate my fears. I need to know where'd you go, Jamie Lynn Spears. Tori knows this.
I'm sorry.
Too good. This is too good.
I know what you're all probably thinking. I'm just wondering where in general she is. But that's not what I mean. I talked to her on AM for a year when I was 11. Here's where the worried groans from the audience come in. As a grown adult and woman, I now realize it was 100% not her. And then I really wonder, who the fuck was I actually talking to? But that doesn't stop my mom from telling everyone we were childhood friends. Yeah, that's right. Mom knew all along, saw no red flags. I'm grateful I never gave my number. I'm grateful every day I wasn't murdered. I'm grateful every day that I'm alive. But if that was really it, Jamie Lynn, you ghosted me real hard, broke my teeny heart. And you know what? You were actually pretty cool to talk to. Yeah! And that's my ditty.
That's relatable. I thought the same shit about Miley Cyrus when I was a kid.
No way.
Talk to Miley.
100%. There was an AIM screen name that was like Smiley Miley, and she was like, "Hey girl, it's Miley." Guys, talking to my sisters, literally telling them that I'm talking to Miley Cyrus on AIM. So
Oh, so you get
very relatable.
it.
Well, you're hilarious and as wonderful as always. So thanks, Deb.
Thank you, Tori.
All right, I feel like we should probably keep going. We're a little behind. My bad. Next up, we have the infamous Christopher Higgins, who goes by
Yeah.
his
Hello.
quarantine nickname is Stone Potato. He is currently in Chicago and he has been quarantined since March 9th.
Wait, I think he wins then. I think he's the longest he's the longest quarantine.
Chris,
But
have you
Sierra-
done that on your own accord? Did you?
Yeah.
Huh?
You self chose to quarantine on that date.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So the whole week before, it was like reading crazy news, and I was at Zany's doing shows the whole week, and they were not undersold by any means, and so it was a little scary. So and I was like shaking hands with lines of humans, so that was not good. So then I got real paranoid and did the opposite and went to New Buffalo, Michigan for 10 days and didn't talk to anyone.
Okay.
I mean, that's very, very responsible. Very
Thank you.
What are you doing, Gina? What has he been doing this whole time?
Oh, let's see. He has been, he's like, this is the most accomplished list of quarantine accomplishments. So he won 3 Super Bowls in Madden. He's conquered Europe and Rome, a total war, and became a master of the Force in Star Wars Force Unleashed. So this is like a huge, huge, huge list of accomplishments.
I've done a lot of stuff.
We're really proud of you.
I've accomplished a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely the greatest quarterback of all time. Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that.
I feel like your brother's probably pretty good too, though.
Yeah. Well, he's not playing. He's got work. So.
Oh, one of those.
Suck. He's got to write ads.
Oh man. But he has a really good job. He's
yeah. He's got a job that doesn't end abruptly. Yeah. Good for him.
Well, Chris, you are one of the funniest dudes I know. And I know this is probably a weird period for you, but have you found time to write a lot, or what are you doing? I mean, besides obviously what you just said, but as far as comedy goes.
Yeah, I mean, I've written a little bit. Honestly, I've got something that's not really a comedy project that I've been writing a little bit. And I'm doing like a lot of cleaning and cooking. I cook a lot. So that's been fun. Kind of feels like a creative outlet that is also survival. So been doing that, and a small other writing project, but yeah, nothing, not a whole lot of comedy. So we'll see how this goes.
Oh yeah. Well, that was a good tee-up. Take it away, Chris.
Yeah, without further ado, Stoned Potato.
Okay, here I go. So before we get started, I guess we can just get it out of the way. And I'm like a golden retriever, became a real boy. Like that's what I kind of look like. Every day I'd get up and I'm like, I'm gonna dress as cool as I can, even though I'm not leaving the house. And I just ended up looking like a fucking dog pretending, which is a bummer. But that's kind of like, that's my personality, like through and through. Like before all this, like I was walking around in the Loop in downtown Chicago, and someone held open a door to a building I wasn't going into, but I just fucking went in anyways, because I do not like confrontation, like at all. Like if anyone wants to like DM me after this and get in an argument about something I said, you win. I'm done. Like, conversation over. I won't do arguments. Like I don't like them at all. Like and I didn't belong in this condo, by the way. It was a condo that I got let into. It was, and I'm not a condo man. Like look at me. I'm barely an apartment boy. Like I don't belong in a fucking condo. Like mainly the thing was I got to stop getting stoned and running errands. But thank God errands are illegal now. I really like that, because I do this at night, and now never, which means during the day and now night, I just kind of I wait around a lot. I've done some waiting during this show, and accidentally started eating a jar of peanut butter on screen. Yeah. And like, it's really nice though. I like that waiting is legal though now. It's cool. In Illinois, waiting just got legalized. Like before, like if we were going by like crimes per hour per day, like I was up there with some of the worst criminals here in the city. Like I was like I was committing crime, but every 15 minutes maybe. It's an addiction. And like now, like overnight, like New Year came along and a law-abiding citizen, like that is over, like just boom. Like now, like I before I went from like some like weird Smeagol like character in the corner that was just like no, I don't think I would like to smoke the precious. And then like January 1st came along and I was like, I think I might pay taxes this year. Like I'm holding a briefcase. It's an imaginary. It's object work. Everyone gets it. Like when you become like when you're a criminal, you wear a backpack. When you're paying taxes, you get a briefcase to carry your weed in. You know, but I wait around a lot. Like I wait, and like now, all I really do is watch documentaries, just like all fucking day. Like because I'm like sitting around just going like, well, I might as well like learn. You know, like we might as well. Like I don't know who we is. I'm alone, but I might as well learn, you know. I watched a documentary the other day called The Botany of Desire, which I thought was about weed. They put a big old pot leaf on the front of it, and I was like, hell yeah, I might as well learn why I'm here. But no, they fucking tricked me. Like within 20 minutes, I was learning about apples, and I felt duped, to be honest. And they were like, do you want to learn about apples? And I was like, yeah, fine. Go ahead. You've tricked me. You can do that. Go ahead with the fucking apples. And I was enthralled almost immediately. The apples have a colorful history, pun intended. Like they were like, did you know apples were almost made illegal at the start of the United States? Like their primary purpose was to turn into booze, which puts a huge twist on Johnny Appleseed. That is not the man we thought he was. Turns out Johnny Appleseed was like a wandering booze nomad of some kind. Like he'd come up to towns and just be like, hey, come here. You guys ever fucking heard about apples before? Like anybody ever? First off, got a quick question for you guys. Whose fucking field is that over there? Because I'm away and I planted a bunch of apples in there. And if you guys are cool and you want to pick them in like a year or however month, I don't know how long this shit takes. You're going to want to pick them, put it in a bucket, and then you're going to be drunk. And then you're going to be like, who the fuck was that guy? And it's not hard to remember, motherfucker, is Johnny Appleseed. All right, you guys take care. It's like, yeah, I'm wearing a fucking bucket on my head. I lost my hat, bitch. I'm America's first homeless guy. Have you guys ever gotten so drunk like that? You start talking in cursive. Do you know that one? Where you're like sitting there, you're like, yeah, all the letters are connected now, motherfucker. Like it's fancier, but it's probably harder to read. You know, like now I go I learned it in 4th grade. It's my dumbest joke. My first time outside today, I saw a fleet of bike cops pull over a full-grown car, which
what?
Yeah, how? Like how? Let's go to the beginning. How do you become a bike cop? You know, like what the fuck did you do? You know, like how? Like what are you like? They pull you into the office and they're like, I'm sorry, we don't really trust you with a horse at this point. You know, like what like they're like, we don't even trust you with 1 horsepower at this. Like we got to figure out a way to fire you. We can't. So we're gonna get you to quit. Here's some shorts and a Schwinn. Like that's how all bike cops are. And that's not even where it ends. It's like, yeah, you get a siren, but it's organic. It's gonna come from the soul. You know, like you get lights which make you even cuter, But if you want to make noise, that's on you, Officer Paul. You know, like if a car goes by, you're just like, shit. Woo! like that's got to be on you. Like, you know, like you got to like woo, woo, like put, woo. Like, Corona. And I think I'm gonna end on the wooing about the bike cops, and me going outside, and then because I think I have some bat ready in the oven that I got to pull out. So it's wet. Don't worry, it's wet bat.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Chris. We love it.
Thank you
Wait,
so much.
Chris, really quick. What do you have back there? Do you have a little friend that you'd like us to meet?
Oh the cat.
I can't really tell. Yeah.
Oh, that's a beta fish named Pencil.
Aww.
Yeah. And then hold on.
Okay.
Come here, you little shit. And this is corn.
Corn?
Yeah.
And pencil and corn.
Yeah.
No, nothing goes together like pencils and corn.
Yeah, they're best friends.
Wow.
Corn's
Well,
the
probably
best.
not really though, right?
No, I don't think they've ever met.
No. Will.
But thank you so much. Everyone stay safe.
Thanks
for
for joining us. Hilarious.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course. Seated.
Bye.
All right. So, whoa. We are at our last act, Gina.
I know. I'm really pumped. Not that it's our last act. I'm really pumped that this was a success and that we honestly, technologically, we're able to figure this out because that was the biggest situation. But
yeah. And you guys have all the performers, by the way, appreciate you so much because I know it's you guys have just been going on the fly learning, and thank you.
Yeah.
So, all right, our last act is
Okay, so you guys already remember Content Noodle from earlier. Content Noodle is being joined by her wife, Happy Tuna. Content Noodle and Happy Tuna are going to perform together for us again. This is correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Happy Tuna's name is actually not Happy Tuna, it's Kayla. So Deborah and Kate are here. My bad. I'm way too into the fucking quarantine nicknames.
I'm actually going to try that from now on. So
let's clarify because I've firsthand had Kayla's cooking and it is by far the best cooking. So Deborah, you are living the life right now in a lot. Yeah.
I realize I realize the blessing that I have, and that is my wife.
We love that. We love that for you.
Literally nobody, I mean, I grew up in a family, my parents cook really well, and I've never had better food than what she makes. And honestly, quarantine has been making her cook on another level. It's everyone deserves to have a meal by my wife before they die.
Oh yeah.
You had them. I'm not sharing. Okay, well, you guys are just didn't you meet in the choir? Doesn't it go back? Oh, right?
Yeah. Show choir.
Back all the way to then.
Show choir, everyone's favorite thing in high school.
Hey, my mom was in show choir. I think she rocked it. But anyways, it's not about my mom. You both sound beautiful together, and how fun that you can have a family band. And yeah, you have songs for us to end the night. Amazing.
Do one song and then a little quick song, and to get everybody.
And that's
excited.
it.
And that's it.
FYI, Laura Knight said tuna casserole for real. No one cooks like Kayla.
Oh yeah, Lauren. Oh, she's hilarious.
Hi, Laura. That's our best friend from Ohio.
Dr. Lori Knight.
She's an optometrist, and she
is hilarious.
Very funny. And
She lit
funny-
herself on fire at your guys' wedding. You remember that? Or she tried to.
She did what?
She tried to she was like dancing around with candles, and I thought she was gonna light herself on fire.
At our wedding?
Yes.
We had only a couple hours of the reception hall, and we were like begging the bartender. We were like, please let us stay another hour, mister. Like drunk up our ass. And to the brides, which he should have said yes to us initially, he goes, I'll do it if you get that girl to keep dancing. And it was Laura. Like, fine. Fuck it.
Yes.
And he stayed for us.
She did the special dance, and they stayed open like an hour later for us.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's your love is incredible. Thank you guys.
That's what life can do.
That's what we do together. We create magic like that.
All right, you don't have to tell me. I know. All right, ladies, whenever you're ready. I love you guys.
This is a Secret Sister song.
I've got a bad habit, one I've been trying to keep, killing me slowly from the inside out, breaking me, making me sin.
There ain't no cure for my problem, no program or patch, I don't think, 'cause this little habit grows stronger with the rise and fall of your chin. I'm trying to quit you, and it's making a mess I can see. Shaking hands, aching heart, it's gonna tear me apart. I just know it, I'll never be free. I can't break this bad habit,
'cause this habit's breaking me.
I've got a bad habit, one I just can't seem to kick. Woo!
Wasting my days and taking years from my life. Seems I'm getting over too quick, over too quick.
I'm trying to quit you, and it's making a mess I can see. Shaking hands, aching heart, it's gonna tear me apart. I just know it, I'll never be free. I can't break this bad habit,
'Cause this habit's breaking me.
I've got bad habits. I've got bad habits. I've got a bad habit. 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 I can't break this bad habit, 'cause this habit's breaking. I got excited. Me. Oh, I hit a weird note, but I got so excited. Oh, God, sorry. Oh, everyone forgive me. I was like, I'm gonna hit the big note. That's it. Damn it! that made our dog wake up. Jesus.
That part is true.
Okay, and then this last one is just a little acapella ditty. It's real quick.
Just a little.
Yay.
Love it.
Okay. You want to see if we'll just start on this too?
Let's see.
Okay. That was good too fast. There you go, baby. Here am I, well, left me here so I could sit and cry. Golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Oh, baby, how you drove me crazy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There ain't no use in me crying, 'cause I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying, and I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. Now you go your way, think I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I'll find somebody new, and baby, we'll say we're through, and you won't matter anymore. Oh, that's it.
A little high.
Oh,
I started the key too high. Oh,
That was
I'm bad tonight.
no, you're not. You guys
Did I
are.
get it?
You lift up. Can we do one last wonderful chat real quick?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Bee, hi, Bee.
Gotta turn this off on because I forgot to take it off. Whoa, I just fell down.
No. Oh, hi, good boy. Who's a good boy?
There he is.
You guys are.
He doesn't know what we're saying. It's a dog.
Mommies are so good at singing. One day they'll teach you, maybe, if you're
Yeah.
lucky.
Training him. We're training him right now.
You're training him. Yeah, he knows.
We're done. Thank you. Thank you for having
Thanks
us.
for having us.
that was amazing, you guys.
Please, you're amazing.
Thanks.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, Woo, well, okay. If we can have our performers, if you're napping or if you're getting drinks, you're in the bathroom, come on back. Wherever you are. And if you're watching from home, we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We had a blast. We hope you did too. Obviously, this incredible talent. We're so grateful for them, and we just pray that you guys are all safe and healthy, and along with these performers. Who's playing with Chris is playing with the cat Corn. It's Corn, right? Yeah, and Deb, oh my god, I just called her Deb. Sorry, Deb. Gina, should we go over the link again?
Yeah, so I just want to say, first of all, that we already in this first one raised $395. So that's kind of amazing. Yay. Seriously, that's kind of crazy because we set a goal of 1,000 for like the next 2 months. Because this was an experiment, let me tell you. We didn't know if this was going to work. Like, we didn't know if people were going to be able to watch. It seems like people have been able to like talk and like all this good stuff. Mark Trias.
That was my uncle, Mark
He
Trias.
said, Tori, for every family member that you get to say something in this chat room, I'll donate $10 a person. So
Family member? Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
to chat in the chat room, apparently. So maybe we should do that on the next one and see if Mark's interested in,
Mark,
holding up that deal for next week.
Yeah, Mark, I'll do it. Can I do it next week? And also, I want to make sure that I have really thoughtful things to say. So, we'll postpone it, and then you have to watch next week too.
Yeah, we're gonna do our homework on that one. So thanks everybody. $395 is amazing. For anybody that is interested on knowing where to donate, this is the link once again. It's tiltify.com/@virtual variety show. So
And
that's
do you
where you can find it.
again?
What?
Will you remind them where it's going again?
Yeah, it's all going to Feed America. They have a COVID-19 response fund. It's like a relief fund that's going to feed people that are in need of food right now. And it's going straight to them. It's not going through us or anything. It's just like our little page on like that goes right into their fundraiser. So that's pretty cool. And then we're gonna do it again next week, next Friday. So tune in again. We'll have all new people, all new artists performing, and it'll be a variety show. So it'll be a nice surprise again.
Love it. And we
Anything
hope
else?
you guys have a great weekend. I know I forgot what day it was yesterday and today, but it's Friday. So it's Friday. Whoa, I can carry a tune. Yes, thanks, Nathan. Yeah, so again, I love all these performers, and you guys should follow them on their social media pages because they're going places, people.
Yeah.
And if you need to know their information, just message me and I will gladly pass that along. And anyone else want to say anything? Any shout outs to family or friends or past lovers? I don't know.
Shout out to you.
Past and present lover.
What? Okay.
Oh, nothing, please.
She
someone
said she would
else.
like to shout out to me, a past and present lover.
Ah,
Nice.
Okay, all right.
yes. Love it. Well, everyone, if you have a drink, cheers to you. And if not, drink some water and orange juice. Yeah, but it's Friday. So love you guys. And
Love you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, dude.